Nutrition and Endometriosis. A woman's menstrual cycle is a remarkable process, during which the uterine wall thickens and grows cushiony soft in preparation for a fertilized egg, should there be one. If there is no egg to care for at the end of the cycle, this thickened lining sloughs off and is passed from the body in the form of menstrual flow. However, there are times when this process does not work correctly. Instead of the endometrial tissue breaking down and then flowing out like it is supposed to, these cells back up and end up implanting themselves in places where they do not belong. Every month, additional hormones make these areas of wrongly implanted cells react and they can swell and bleed like they would if they were in the uterus. However, because the flow does not have a way of escaping from the body, it simply backs up, leading to problems that can include severe pain, serious infections, scar tissue buildup, and eventually can result in infertility. Many women who have endometriosis will face the possibility of needing a hysterectomy as well. What are the symptoms of endometriosis? While not everyone has symptoms during the earliest stages of endometriosis, after the misplaced cells have built up enough there will be several problems, each with varying degrees of severity. These symptoms may include any or all of the following: pelvic pain before, during or after menstruation or during ovulation, intestinal pain during your period, it may feel as if you have severe gas. Pain during urination or urinary problems, pain and or bleeding during or after sexual intercourse. Frequent diarrhea or constipation. This is often in connection with the menstrual cycle and is caused by endometrial tissue adhering to the bowel. Abdominal bloating that comes in connection with your period. Heavy or irregular bleeding. Fatigue. Infertility. Source: Christina Grish. A pain you can't ignore. Fitness Magazine, September 2009. Because all of these symptoms can have other causes, it is important to talk to a doctor to find the exact nature of the problem. For most women, it is the pain that sends them looking for a diagnosis. Unfortunately, by the time there is actual pain or a diagnosis, it might be too late and their reproductive organs have been destroyed. Seeing that there is a problem and seeking help for it in the early stages may protect fertility and prevent the need for extreme steps such as a hysterectomy. There are no known reasons for this misdirected implantation of cells, however some doctors believe it might be caused by an impaired immune system. That being said, it is vitally important to keep the immune system as healthy and strong as possible. A healthy diet which includes complex carbohydrates, healthy fats and plenty of lean protein can be the key, not only for overall good health but to prevent and protect against endometriosis. Food and supplemental information to keep in mind: protein supplements are an alternative way to get the right nutrition. ProfectR from Protica is a small, liquid protein shot that is less than 3 fluid ounces and quick to consume but packs in a full 25 grams of protein per serving in only 100 calories. In addition, there are no added fat or sugars at all. It is suggested that women who are at risk for or have been diagnosed with endometriosis skip dairy products and try to obtain calcium from other sources instead. Dairy may increase the amount of estrogen in the body and causes additional stressors from having too much saturated fats. Eat more vegetables. Get as many nutrients from healthy, fresh vegetables as possible. These should be organic vegetables to reduce your exposure to certain pesticides that may also play a role in endometriosis. Limit caffeine from all sources including healthy teas and chocolate. Skip alcohol because it may be too stressful for the liver, which is vitally important for a healthy immune system. Limit meat intake. Meat is often higher in fat than it needs to be and may also contain hormones that can wreak havoc on an already stressed hormonal system. There are vegetarian sources for protein in addition to using ProfectR or other protein supplements. If you do want to continue to eat meat, use organic, hormone-free meats only. Endometriosis and nutrition, a case study. Jacqueline has been struggling with several issues ever since the birth of her youngest child. She is convinced that she will never lose the weight that she gained, and every month she is struck with intense pain that will not go away. The pain is getting worse and in the last year or so, she has found herself having to call off work and spend the entire day in bed with a heating pad clutched to her belly. She is in misery and cannot understand exactly why. Finally, she has had enough and goes to see the doctor who orders a number of tests. What she finds out is shocking. She has evidence of endometrial tissue in her abdomen, her pelvic cavity and attached to her lower bowel. Everything that she had been experiencing for all of this time is caused by her own body. Because she is young and would like to have another child, the doctor suggests that they remove the errant tissue in a laparoscopic procedure and then start her on a supplement program that can help to improve her immune function. In addition, she will take a drug to suppress some of her estrogen until she decides that it is time to try to get pregnant. She will work on improving her overall diet and will include servings of ProfectR as a between meal snack so that she is not only getting good amounts of protein into her system but also is keeping her metabolism high and her weight lower.